3 sold-out shows. 46,000 seats, times 3. Tickets that fans lined up for since April, and then for months before showtime, the government said no. Not no to BTS. Not no to the concerts existing. No to the one thing that made those tickets worth buying in the first place, the stage they'd already paid for. This week, hundreds of ARMY didn't wait for an apology. They organized. In 11 cities. On the same day. At the same hour. Here's what fans knew going in. BTS's ARIRANG World Tour was coming to Santiago for 3 nights, October 14th, 16th, and 17th, 2026, at Estadio Nacional Julio Martínez Pradanos, Chile's largest venue. 46,000 capacity. Pre-sales opened through Wever's ARMY membership program in April. General sale followed on Ticketmaster. Within days, sold out. All 3 nights. The promoter behind it all, DG Medios, a Chilean events company that had already built the show around a 360-degree stage center field, surrounding the audience on all sides. It's the format BTS has used across this tour. It's also the format fans were told they were buying tickets for. Everything looked normal. Until July 2nd. Thursday, July 2nd. Chile's Instituto Nacional del Deporte, the government body that oversees the country's sports infrastructure, announced it would not authorize Estadio Nacional for any of the 3 BTS shows. The stated reason wasn't about BTS at all. It was about weight. According to IND's technical assessment, the proposed 360-degree stage, positioned in the center of the field, would place more than 600 tons of equipment on the turf. Officials said the field had never carried that kind of load before, and warned it risked not just damaging the grass, but causing the pitch itself to sink. There was a scheduling problem too. That same window in October overlaps with Chile's Teleton Telethon and a Chilean national team match, both already booked at the same venue. Sport Minister Natalia Duco stepped in to explain the decision, and to draw a very specific line. Her position: the ministry never issued the official decree that formally confirms a venue booking. In her words, promoters routinely sell tickets before that confirmation exists, and when something falls through, it's the fans who pay the price. Now, here's where you need to pay attention, because this is the part both sides disagree on. DG Medios, the promoter caught in the middle, has not issued a public statement. Public lobbying records do show one detail worth noting. Chile's Ley del Lobby Registry lists an in-person meeting on March 27th between Minister Duco and DG Medios' legal representative, about an hour long. What was discussed hasn't been detailed publicly. It doesn't prove anything on its own. But it's the kind of fact that fuels a fandom already asking, who knew what and when? Friday, July 3rd. Less than 24 hours after the announcement, ARMY was already in the streets. Santiago, Vina del March, Concepcion, La Serena. Hundreds of fans gathered outside La Moneda, Chile's presidential palace, carrying handmade signs and purple balloons, the color that's become shorthand for this fandom worldwide. But that was just the first move. By Sunday, July 5th, a coordinated alliance of local fan communities, organizing under the name ARMY Chile, had planned something bigger: simultaneous peaceful marches in 11 cities, at scheduled times, down to the minute. Santiago, Antofagasta, Copiapó, La Serena, Vina del March, Rancagua, Talca, Concepcion, Temuco, Valdivia, Puerto Montt. In the capital, a 12 p.m. gathering at Plaza Baquedano, marching to La Moneda by 12:30. And here's the part that matters if you're trying to understand this fandom instead of just watching it. Organizers weren't asking for chaos. Their public statement asked attendees to follow coordinators' instructions and participate responsibly. Their stated goal wasn't a refund demand, and it wasn't an ultimatum about stage design. It was 3 words: transparency, respect, and answers. The mobilization continues because we still have unanswered questions, organizers wrote. We will keep protesting peacefully until we get the transparency, respect, and answers we deserve. Think about what that actually is for a second. This isn't a fandom demanding a concert happen no matter what. It's a fandom demanding to be told the truth about why it might not. As of this video, nothing is resolved. The ministry has floated two alternatives: reinforcing the field with a low distributing structure, or moving the shows off the main pitch entirely to the stadium's south esplanade or to Parque Cerrillos. DG Medios still hasn't said which direction they're taking, or whether ticket holders will keep the seats they already paid for. What we do know is this: a government agency underestimated exactly how organized, how fast, and how nationwide this fandom's response would be. 11 cities, 1 weekend, 0 property damage reported, and a message that reached the Ministry of Sport whether they wanted to hear it or not. So when I said at the start of this video that the answer isn't as simple as either side makes it sound, this is what I meant. Chile's government has a real technical concern about a 600-ton stage on a stadium turf. ARMY has a real grievance about paying for a show that might not be the show they were promised. Both of those things can be true at the same time. What happens next, whether BTS ends up on that pitch, on the esplanade, or somewhere else entirely, is still being written. I'll be tracking it. If you want the update the moment DG Medios or the ministry says something official, that's exactly what this channel is for.
Ya lleguemos hasta ahí, no,